I actually have a caller on the line, and I hope they are still there. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. All of us can hear you now. Everybody.
Okay. So my name is Oscar Okechukwu.
Okechukwu Oscar. I'll stick with
Okechukwu.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm a first-time caller. I'm fine. I'm a first-time caller.
Brilliant.
I've been trying to call most time, but it's like the line is always busy.
Let me welcome the first caller tonight.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm very good.
Class.
So, when I'm glad to train go all time.
Thank you.
So,
okay.
Even when I'm calling from Dubai.
Right.
I'm calling from Dubai. But you see the problem of Nigeria, all the people, all the obedient family, can I say their lack of vision? Maybe I should say that.
Why? Tell us, because
of
they
course.
Would like you to tell them why they lack the vision.
Now I know that, and I know that most of them are well civilized.
Yes.
You understand me? They are well civilized, and if P2B was sometime in PDP, and he contested as a vice with Atiku in 2019, and today he's contesting in Labour Party, and all of them jumped together with him, believing that P2B gonna solve the problem. They don't even see the game. They don't even see the game that the PDP is playing. It's a game. The game the Labour Party and PDP are playing is the only means they can only took away power from Labour Party, took away power from APC. If P2B remain in PDP, they can't even take over the power from APC. Impossible. Right. So the game they are doing, the right game they are playing now is to divert the attention of every Nigeria from AAC. That's the game they play. Right. By doing that, they have to take away P2B to go and join Labour Party.
Yeah, but that practically, right? That practically won't make much sense if they did that, yeah, because that's them dividing them. So they are voting to two instead of it being one against a rigging machine like that of APC. In my own opinion, like that is unsmart, unwise, or it is not impossible. So I'm with you.
Okay. So, but for me now, if possible, P2B remain in PDP and is maybe he contested in PDP.
Sure, 100%.
He may not bid, of course, and even though if it's to be their candidate, Nigeria may not move with them.
With PDP
because they have they have rigged the system. They notice that the people's vision, the people's intention now is to people have moved beyond. They are moving away from PDP. They are moving away from APC. So it means that it is any new party, any visionary party, maybe AAC like now. So right now, this is the party that most people like to join.
To turn to.
And they don't want someone like Sowore to take over the system.
I mean, they spent a lot. They spent a lot to tame Sowore. They spent a lot to tame Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they continue to spend a lot to keep them, at least in every way they can, not to get much influence in what will happen.
That is what Nigeria is made of. Of course, Nigeria don't even want anybody who they talk truth at all. If you are to stand with truth in Nigeria, I don't think the person will survive at all. So even Sowore self is rugged. I won't lie to you.
I mean,
Sowore get mad. So he get mad. So for them, because if possible, P2B is in PDP now. I won't lie to you. Everybody would like to move with Sowore.
Yeah, Sowore would have been the option.
Every Nigeria will, because this is the game. This is the game the PDP played.
A smart one, yeah.
P2B can never be in PDP. P2B can never be in PDP, and people follow him like this. I won't lie to you. They will divide them. They will totally divide it.
I will, because I remember they said, well, maybe other way, because I remember when they said all they wanted is for PDP to give P2B tickets, they will do the rest of the job. These young people, you get that now, this answer.
It's a lie.
Give him, we'll do the rest. But they called their bluff. In fact, it was like official statement that nobody should bully the party to give anybody any tickets. Rather, the one that has money, they played him out. Wiki. You know what I mean? And all those things that happen. So it was like people just moved away.
My game la hope enter game no enter say. Sheri area on to PDP game to enter game okoro no contact APC ni. Baba tunu go more. Baba tunu go more game to go because Atiku and Atobi, they can't be in PDP together. It will be a little bit difficult for láti gba lọ́wọ́ APC.
Yeah, displace APC. Right?
So may we just forget say the P2B just leave the party just like that after he don't buy form. But from my own view, I know saying again they play. For here now, if I talk anything about Obi, then they fight me straight. I won't lie to you.
No, it's so, because they talk. You tell them say Obi cannot win. So they go ask you, say who go win. So who do you tell them can
win? No. Even though Obi win, he's doing nothing. He won't offer anything.
Of course.
The problem has already been there. So, but if I came here and if I'm here to tell them to even educate them or tell them some things, how the system is being structured over everybody, they wouldn't even know. Even people I even meet in this country, if I was telling them how these people are in their own country, so why can't Nigerian system be in order? Why can't every department? We don't even have a department. I came here in 2019. Some things that I don't even have experience in Nigeria, that I don't even believe that it's possible. I won't lie to you. I see it here. I was like, man, my knowledge open more.
Thank you.
I won't lie to you.
Thank you so much,
sir. Okay.
Yeah, right, I mean, I want to take another call too because of our time as well. So it's really, really lovely speaking to you today. Thank you.
All right.
You have a good one, Baba. Nice one, eh? So here, I just lost another one. Sorry. I'm keeping the line open. So in one of these many unsellable things that are now pervading your screens is the one, protruding nonsense coming from the mouth of Keyamo, a senior advocate of nonsense, a supposed lawyer. Some people are now saying that he's probably not a lawyer, hustler, so to say. the Ruto in Kenya. They call themselves hustlers. You call yourselves Obidients in Nigeria. Or hustlers in Nigeria is a different thing. Politicians, when they begin to hustle, they say nonsense. First, they told us that Tinubu went to what's that place? Something primary school, Aroloya, I don't know, or secondary school, Aroloya, whatever. They said Tinubu come and show us your certificate and the rest of that, which is something that is so easy to do, but there's been so much controversies around that. One of the reasons why people have been saying that we are not going to have to deal with another paper, NEPA bill press idiot. And so this paid act. A lawyer, a minister in Nigeria right now was explaining why Tinubu had no certificate. Because according to him, in the olden days.
Where's the primary?
I just explained that to you now.
You're complaining to us that he didn't go to a primary school. Is that what you're saying?
He did not reveal it. I'm just telling you that he did not reveal it. But I'm telling you that in those days, you don't have to go. You don't have to. They reach and pass DC from home. Great men do.
Secondary school?
Great men. Yeah, the secondary school. That's DC now.
Yeah.
Yes, they pass it from home.
Okay. But they pass it from home?
Yes, okay. Great men do. Okay. And it's a part of it is fact, it is one of the virtues that you used to know great men. So that they read that they read from home. They read and dug in and bought the midnight oil from home.
At the midnight oil for me. When Keyamo said the reason why Tinubu get certificate because he was reading from home. She reading from home, no be exam he did. Didn't they? Okay then. Hello there. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, Hey, Baba. How are you?
Hello. Adúpẹ́. Mo ti ń pè yín láti join kò wọlé ni.
So adúpẹ́ lẹ́ni kò wọlé. Báwo ni? Oh, Nigeria network. Okay, sorry about that. Now I would continue to take it if you should get back. Okay, really sorry. Today that you got in, to wọlé báyìí, ni ò wọlé kan lẹ́yìn o. Hello there.
Mr. Mayego, welcome back, Yari. We've missed you.
JJ, how are you?
I'm good, we've missed you.
I miss you too.
I was so busy. I was so busy. I would have come and corner you somewhere in London. Because most of your friends are supposed to be, but
I'm glad you didn't. It would have made it even worse. Some people came out, and London is not a very nice place for somebody like me. It's just not. So it was too busy, too like, nah, come on. So I managed to see 3 people, and I can tell you, it was one of the best meetings, right? I can bet I would never have done more. It's not easy, but
that's why I don't want to show my face, because
I'm glad
I know the time might not permit. So anyway,
however, we're dragging ourselves everywhere. I brought my car, yeah. I took my car to London. So what I did there, let me tell you something. What I did there, when I got to London, I had about 2-3 people wanted to see me. So I managed, about 4. I managed to get 2 together in a place. So I just told them, I said, I'm going to also go and see somebody again. You know what? For us to talk, you will sit in the car. We'll be doing our meeting on the way. If we are going to drive for 40 minutes, 50 minutes, we can do a lot of talking in the car rather than waiting to go and see somewhere. So I managed to create time with that. So I would have dragged you out. I would have said, if you brought your car, I would have told you to park.
I don't even have that time. To be honest, I don't have that kind of time. That's why I don't bother much.
So anyway,
I don't even have that time. Yeah. However, you're welcome. We welcome. How is our woman? But I hope you will not smack my mouth for that, though.
Say what?
I hope you will not smack my mouth for that too. That's what I'm giving you from.
We are freeborn, and we have that free will. But come on, one of that will never have to put your head on the spike for. No worry, it's not that hard.
Yeah, that's it. Then you do it,
nice,
brother. You know me. I'm a diverted man. I like to put people on thinking.
Okay.
There's something that came to my mind.
Oh yeah.
Brother,
tell us.
Yeah. Can you imagine 2023?
Yep.
The vote and the election was not agreed with by, and they cancelled the election, and they had to put a short devil in there.
I mean, tonight, usually, right? Tonight I wasn't like painting the picture of their election impossibility, so I would have added that, which is true. We can tell. Look at everywhere. They are still even doubting if there's going to be.
Do you know why I'm saying this? Tell us. If the election they might do the election, and after that they cancel it, then who will be next? Because already Buhari is tired. By the look of Baba Yabo, you will know that he will do all possible not to let Kolu to enter that place.
Well, and do you think he can stop him? Do you think he can stop him? Because he will do the same thing for Atifku too. For Atifku never to get there as well. Because he's publicly displayed that.
And Kolu might not agree with this thing. Now, if my own scare now is for them to go and put short devil there. I don't worry about that.
As Fidi,
Oh my goodness.
JJ, if I get you right, what's your mind? Hang on. What I understand, what your mind is telling you is that, among other things, right? If eventually they hold the election and it's going the way they didn't want it to, like for example, going Obi's way, that is easier. It's easier for the likes of a PDP APC to agree that for sake of national unity, they then put it in an interim. But not be waiting. See, anything we then do towards that election, right? When the castle finally busts, now hear me day to welcome those who are going to come back.
Honestly, because you know why I'm telling you this hint now is I'm trying to study Baba Yabo. Study all these retired general who feels that they own Nigeria. Now, with the way things are going between Kolu and Baba Yabo, between Atiku and Baba Yabo, between Peter Obi, Baba Yabo is the chief backer of Peter Obi. Is the one that made call for him to come to Daddy Street.
No, it's the one that is breaking all the barrier for him in the political elites, the northern political elite circle. That's breaking into all of that. It seems to have succeeded though. 3 months or so ago, or 2 months ago, it wasn't like this anyway. But JJ.
Yeah, so I can't imagine that. Because I know what they don't expect might happen on this election because things are going well. Then let me take it quick. There's another thing I mentioned one time ago.
Yep.
It's like it's a missing words. Nobody pay attention. And this time around, I'm thinking again, what is the role of Asari Dokubo?
He's with Tinubu now. So didn't you know?
Racing in Malaysia.
Did you not know that?
Do you remember? Yes, wait. Okay. Do you remember sometimes ago during the exams that I called you that the guy who destroyed all the police stations in Yoruba land was from his father was from Ilaje, Ijo. His mother was Ilaje.
Wait, JJ, wait. There is no destruction of police station in Yoruba land that I know of.
That time. No, wait. During after the answer, all those police stations they were burning, including boom that they are destroying. Try to because if you know in Lagos, the first part with Idimu, you see Idimu code.
Yeah, during NSAS, again, if my memory is right, yeah, they attack on police
stations.
were done.
Yeah. And before they start looting all this, their palliatives.
Hang on. They did one. I think they did one at Aurelia or thereabout. Yeah. And it was after somebody was shot and killed. In reaction, people trooped out, and then that's it. So
no.
Hearing this
brother,
new, but
brother, you missed something.
Like
you missed something there.
What I'm trying to avoid is hang on, JJ. What I'm trying to get is this: that some people have been identified to intentionally or whatever do that burning of police station or something like that in Yoruba. That's what I want to get.
Yes, wait. Nobody identified them. They never arrest that boy.
You are saying something about
this guy.
Yeah, the boy.
I'm giving you the authentic. I want to bring the connection of that boy and Asari Dokubo. Okay. I've said it twice, but it's like people keep missing that piece of information.
Okay, tell us about the boy.
And this thing has something to do with Igbo, all these unknown gunmen in Igbo lands. This is why I'm trying to picture everything, to put this together for you. Now, this guy, do you know how I know this guy? I can describe him for you. He usually wear red beret and dress red. He's a very slim guy. Tall about 180 centimeter. Okay. It's about 60 feet. To tell you, and he's one of the famous hooligans in Naga.
Okay.
This was the guy who, do you know how I know? All the boys that he was moving about, destroying palliative offices, police station. Some of them were caught, and people discovered that they were out from Ijo. Because they destroyed some police stations they bombed police station in a headquarters in Akure, and they want to go and destroy another one in Okiaro. People revolt them. Now, my connection is if that guy is in his normal.
You are confusing me. Sorry. Okay.
No, I'm not confusing.
You said you like to put people on suspense. Hang on. You like to put people on suspense. That's where you started from. Okay. Now it seems that this is now leaving me from suspense to confusion now, and I don't like being confused. That's why I will ask you questions.
Okay.
So
let's take it one by one.
Wait now, JJ. I want to pick everything you've said, pieces them together to make sure I'm actually still following. All right.
Yeah.
I reported on NSAS. I reported everything that happened during NSAS, including the moment they started sponsoring thugs. Okay. So when you bring in Aja police station, Akure, you are modeling things up for me right there, because you are talking about one.
No. The reason why I bring
wait, JJ, wait. I don't want to confuse our listeners. Okay, wait. You described somebody, and in that your description, with what you have said so far,
the person is one of them in Aga. His death is in Aga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. So this person is in Aga. Always wears red. During the NSAS protest, when people...
He was the leader who led the boys that were destroying everything.
Okay. He was a leader who led all the boys that were destroying, including the...
Everything in Yoruba that time. Yes.
JJ, at this point, I don't know where this story is going to lead. I disagree with everything you've said. Seriously, I disagree.
No, wait.
You know what?
That's why I say a lot of people
hang on now, JJ. Hang on. You will say it. I don't want you to add other things that will add more confusion now. Okay.
Okay.
When NSAS protest started, there was nobody leading anybody to destroy anything. Nobody anywhere other than.
That you know.
Hang on now, JJ. Hang on. Okay. Let me just say. I want to say this because I might be helping you to put you back on that track. Okay. When NSAS started, right? The first 14 days, okay? We didn't know about palliative. We didn't know about anything, right? Then they brought in thugs. They were Yoruba thugs. Don't mix it. Don't mix it. Hang on. There's no leader. They went to Agege. I forgot this guy's name. His picture is everywhere. They took them to...
With the guy with the cutlass. The guy with the cutlass.
He's a Yoruba man. The ones they sent, hang on now, the ones they sent to Lekki Toll Gate, they were Yorubas. Because before then, yeah, what first happened was that I can't remember this police station next to Lekki Toll Gate. A day before that attack, a night before that attack, yeah, they already recruited those they were going to take there to kill people. Then, in the midst of that chaos, the news started filtering in. This was not from NSAS, so the news started filtering in that they discovered food. Hang on now. They discovered food in storage. That's palliative, COVID palliative. That became the news that came as part of the NSAS. It wasn't, it has nothing to do with it. In fact, when people started attacking stores, which is not palliative storage, all of this were happening randomly to the point that they said some people were possibly given information of where they are keeping food. There were no leaders. Talking of identifying some people. Hang on, let me finish. I'll let you talk. I'll give you time. I have a lot of people listening to me. Okay? I don't want to muddle things up. And I would love it if you don't do the same. This NSAS stuff, I did endless report on it. I know everything that happened. Every goddamn thing. I don't want you to say, we are talking about this going about to destroy things. That is a wrong thing. Nobody was going about to destroy things other than the moment they bring chaos into it. And it was Lagos State government, APC, that brought in violence into it. When they went to go and burn, when they went to go and burn when they went to go and burn all of the BRT buses, we have the faces, we have the names of those who did that. I don't want you to do that on this program, please. Don't bring a narrative that says you're
Now let me ask you one question. Yes, wait.
Okay, ask me.
I said this and I described. I didn't mention him. I know the person by name.
It's called baiting.
Yes,
I'll tell you why I reacted that way. Then you asked me that question, okay? I have heard people. I know. They said the destruction of Lagos was done by the Igbos. Okay? Now,
no, not Igbos.
I said
the guy is not Igbo.
Oh, I said people have said that many times. They said Lagos State, the Igbos came to destroy Lagos State during NSAS. I have seen people repeated that many times, and they are beginning to believe it.
No.
So if you tell me somebody was leading people destroying something in Lagos, Ondo, please, JJ. Now ask me.
Ask me how do I know? How do I get the information?
No, it didn't happen. So I don't need to ask you how did you know. It didn't happen.
No. Okay.
Nobody led anywhere.
Wait. Okay.
Wait. Yoruba or anything or led anywhere to destroy anything.
Mayegu.
Yeah.
Wait. I understand, but I will tell you, my connection is my picture is this.
Okay, tell me.
You know, when they want to try and destroy, you come and do prison break in Akure. There were some of them that were caught. Did you know about that? You don't know. This is where we know that they come from Ijo. Now, from Delta, Ijo Delta.
We're talking about Ondo now, Abi, during NSAS, yeah?
Yeah, your prison break in Ondo.
Okay.
The group who came there, there were about 200 of them. They couldn't succeed. Now, when they went to Okiaro in Akure, they didn't succeed because the people in that street refused to allow them in. Do you know that they also go to some places in Osun? The people there support the police and they refuse them during that time at the same time. But now, let me now tell you the reason why I describe this guy. I know it's hard to believe. I don't want to condemn somebody, but I'm trying to picture some intelligence for you. I mentioned this message I'm telling you today. I've told about 4 or 5 people. It's hard for them to believe. When they went to the last police station at Aja, along the road to go and destroy, this guy, the leader who lead them, came out on his own that day. And anybody who knows here what I'm saying, that were there that day, they can testify. If they are bold enough, I cannot lie on anybody. I have the information. But The reason what I'm trying to pick now, I said, what is the job of Asari Dokubo? Why is he carry gun up and down, recruiting Malaysia, carry the gun? How many of all these our tribe, apart from Fulani? Then it means something is wrong. What is the link between all this carrying gun? That's where I'm going to.
Okay.
I don't want to destroy anybody's name, but I'm trying to, for some people who can reason beyond me, to understood there's something going on here,
right.
And every piece of information is very, very vital to this situation. You might have your part, but the part that I'm telling you, you should know that I have a genuine evidences. And I'm also describing, telling you this, to tell you that I know it. Right. So you might not have it, I agree. And the one I have, anyway, let's leave it that way. So let me give for that.
I get your message in a way, but there's so much link up to it that I disagree with. But I finally get what you are trying to get at then, eventually. But like you said, every information matter, right? And then
it matters. So we should keep our eyes open.
Yeah. Keep you informed enough to be able to.
So let's give others. Let's give others the time. So anyway,
brother, I appreciate your time. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so that's JJ there. Sometimes I did all that just to make sure that we are not comfortably, misinforming ourselves. Okay, so at this point, I will speak to Osita, I bet. Is that you?
No, you're not speaking to Peter. This is Osita.
I said I am going to now speak to Osita. That's why I said, is that you?
Yes, you know me as one of your brethren.
Yes.
You know? Are you being the holy father of the temple?
And I've got you lead the way as well, who are also keeping the temple holy all the time.
Yeah, you lead the way. First of all, I want to say a very big thank you to you. At least you give us the platform to exercise our civil duty, speak our mind. Anyway, as regards to what the last caller, what he was trying to say, I will advise people and I will appreciate, which I know every one of us will appreciate. When you want to come here to make an expose on some certain things, it's not wise that you come here and say you don't want to mention names. Why wouldn't you mention names? We are not doing this thing based on assumption or trying to create a story, but we want to narrate
to create a story.
things.
We are not.
Yeah, but we are trying to narrate things from the physical point of view to open everybody's mind. And when you come to politics and the things of the spirit, they are not the same.
No.
Politics is a more physical thing.
Mostly.
If you do not say it, don't say it.
No. Like if you do not see it, it never happened. Because
it never happened.
Those that people see, they even deny.
Yeah, they even deny.
It's all physical.
So when we come, and when we come here and say we have some certain information, but we do not want to mention names, believe me, it becomes tales by moonlight, folk tales. That is what it is. When people will say story as if the monkey speaks, as if the lion they speak, you know, so it's making no sense here, you know. So everybody knows.
People who believe that everything they hear on Mayegun is very political, they want to go out there and verify it, and most times they verify it, and they come back to say, "Wow, I heard it on the program for the first time. I heard that from you from the first time. I didn't know. I had to go and read about it."
Say something that people don't understand here.
It's important to consider those who are watching too. Yeah.
Number, this Mayegun's number that is here.
Yes.
A lot of people say information. People have information.
That's right.
By WhatsApp. All he will need to do, he will verify those things before he carries it out and come and see it on the platform here.
Exactly.
So if it is not something that you can verify, please do not put it up here. The church that I attend, one thing I love the pastor, one time he said something, he said, if it is not in the Bible, he's not going to do it. So if it is not real, if it is not physical, please don't bring it up here. Because it will make us to have clash of ideas.
Yes, clash of ideas, clash of and all that. Yeah.
When you started this issue, you said, "Oh, that the unknown government in Igbo land." What has Igbo land got to do with the unknown government? What is the relationship? Somebody else will pick up this information and say, "Oh, it is the Igbos now that came to Lagos."
And it's so easy to fly. That's why I said that I don't want us to thread that, even if our intention was not to mislead. Sometimes, if we are not so clear about or how to put all our position together, sometimes we can hold back on it until we are so sure and clear of how to present them, so that you don't let people misconstrue your supposed good intention, right, for something else, because people will easily see through. They say no. So we should be careful.
Mm-hmm. When they were shouting Yoruba Road, it was one Yoruba actress. God bless that lady. I can't remember her name. The lady came on social media to shout it. What is Wolu got to do about it? Because you will.
Let me get closer to that microphone. Somehow your voice is becoming faintly.
Yeah, I said, thank God for one Yoruba actress. When they were shouting Yoruba Ronu, she was the one that came on social media, shouted, "What is Yoruba Ronu indeed? What has Igbo people got to do with the destruction of property?" So we have to be very careful that when we come in on this program has been so important that it has been part of us right now. Mm-hmm. So if you come in here, if you cannot bring in the truth, don't even bring facts. Bring in truth. If you don't bring in truth, don't say nothing. There's sometimes, there are sometimes I sit down here, I listen to people their opinion. I don't have to call in. Like today, I never wanted to call in, but because of this particular caller, that was the reason I called in. And aside him,
words are powerful. I keep telling our people that see, the reason why people seem to be comfortable around Mayego is because I actually choose my words carefully, even though I tend to. I mean, I look like I speak freely or like I care freely, right? I choose my words very carefully, because if I say, I want to talk about some criminals who did something, and I begin to associate them with a tribe and all that, that is going to be ingenious. I mean, come on, man. So we should all be mindful.
What everybody needs to understand, that what the Igbo man is suffering, the Hausa man is suffering the same thing, the Yoruba man is suffering the same thing. Everybody is suffering the same thing. We have common goals, but people, but if we come here and divide it, this is exactly what they want, so that people will speak from different sides of their mouth.
Divided. We have sustained ourselves this long. It's difficult.
For the previous caller before the last caller, the only thing I want him to understand. If you come and talk, and at the end of the day you say Baba Tinubu, continue with Baba Tinubu there.
No, I mean, I tell people, I said, listen, everybody should have a choice, especially those who want to participate in their elections, okay? You can't say you want to, you want this, and another person shouldn't want that. But the only thing everybody should remember is this: whatever you stand for, anything we then throw at you is based on what you stand for. If you are standing with Tinubu and they begin to throw this card of his health, his education, his corruption, his other things, you have to take it, because you choose that side. If you choose Atiku and they begin to throw that, you have to take it. Same thing with you, Obidients as well.
You have to take it.
So don't go around and begin to feel like, oh, they are... No, come on, man. Everybody has to take it.
Yeah. You see that video you were talking about? That is the mommy bishop. She's the one.
Oh, did you see her very well? I actually, on my phone, I widened it like that. I was like, oh my gosh, she actually looked like that, so much like her.
She's the one. That's the mommy bishop. Now, it brings me to the fact that it is Kabaka, or what they call him, the one that destroyed his house. The one this guy destroyed his house. The governor of Edo State destroyed his house. He is the one doing. You know that this guy started coming out immediately. Tinubu employed what's his name? the former Labour man, the former governor of Edo State, where when he got a shovel on the trail, that is when this guy started coming out. So we all know their charade. But one thing I tell them, I want to stand on it. It is 10% chance that there's going to be election in Nigeria. Let anybody take it anywhere. 10%.
Yes, and the window
by
is
that time, yes, by December we will find out.
At least.
Thank you very much.
God bless your sister. And then nobody should go and die in their wars. Okay, if you take anything of the heart to heart, trust me, you will be the loser. And so if you value your heart, if you value your mental health, hold it as fragile as it is, hold it so dearly so that you don't get played. Many of you are going to be played in this year 2023. I will not be part of them. And I bet the sister won't as well. See you later, Baba.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, sir. So I'll take this. Hello there. Hello. I think I've connected you. Can you hear me?
Hello, good evening.
Oh, good evening, sir. How are you? Sake, is that you?
Oh, exactly. Thank you for this program.
Now because you are now a regular, so it's not hard.
Okay. Oh, fine. Thank you. I say, how dare these people? They go change the song where everybody they listen without paying copyright.
They manage or they enjoy. It reach their account, they remix. That's not fair.
They go do a remix.
And now we are not trying to juggle the lyrics now. You know, Baba will do well. So Baba will know well. So which level?
We know well. Anyway, what I want to add is that my own projection of an evaluation of this situation about how things is going, I can liken it to it's like a vehicle that engine oil inside the vehicle has run down very soon. In fact, when the engine oil is gone, the engine is going to knock.
And when it knocks, then it starts working.
When it knocks, it stopped working. That's the end of it. And that is what is going on with Nigeria. Because what is lubricating not even Nigeria, any society, things like good health, education, security, economy has been dried up in Nigeria. So there is nothing that is lubricating the society again.
No.
Definitely is going to cause a chaos. So my projection is that revolution is definite. It's going to come. People,
God bless you.
Exactly. Yes, people eyes have opened up. People are wiser than before. And another thing is that everything has its own boiling point. Nigeria's own boiling point has come to its own boiling point now. So revolution is coming. So everybody can just be, it's at the door. What is they're just waiting for is just a little clash. You know, it's like somebody that is body.
A spark of a plug in already in an already doused room with inflammable gas or whatever. So a single spark will just create an explosion.
A small spark like this.
And people will say, that is what small spark can't cause this huge explosion. But people will say it's long overdue. Won't they?
It's long overdue. That's the way I can project or evaluate the situation of that Niger presently. That's the way I can evaluate. All these ones, they are just going up and down. They are not looking at one side. The people they want to rule, they are just shouting party, APC, PDP, but they are not concerned about people.
They are not.
They have forgotten that they have dried them up in all aspects of life. They have been dried up. And when it's somebody that has been dried up, when he faces you back, he's going to face you back in a big way. And that is what I can foresee. So they are just deceiving themselves. Revolution is coming.
I actually told people, I said, you can call it a political revolution. You can call it a youthful revolution. You can call it the revolution of the oppressed, suppressed, and suffocated.
Yes.
Yeah, who are now frustrated and they have to vent it. I mean, it's a pyro, it's a bottled up frustration. And the moment the cork
bottled
opens,
up frustration,
you can't imagine what's going to be. And that's exactly what is the future.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree with you, sir. I do.
Yes, we can see what happened in Sri Lanka. Everything was they have borrowed money from.
It was also a build-up
frustration.
Corruption.
They have borrowed up money from China. China is taking over their electricity, their land, their mineral resources, and everything. That is what happened in Sri Lanka. Corruption and all these things, and then the people they sparked and they took over the government. And Nigeria has reached its own boiling point. Definitely, it's going to happen.
Whether they like it or not. And that, you know, one thing I always add, sir, Sake, what I always add again is that, you know, it is not your fault. It is not my fault. In fact, they should be grateful to people like us who have dedicated our time to warn them ahead and even give them choice that you could have it better. But if you continue holding on to this, you continue getting the same treatment, disappointment, and, well, don't blame anybody. So they should be grateful to people like us.
Exactly.
I keep saying.
Exactly.
Because it's not going to end well, is it?
Wow. Well, thank you, Mr. Maego.
Sake.
I just want to, I just say I should speak tonight.
And thank you for stopping by. I love that.
Yeah.
So thank you and stay safe, sir.
All right.
I'll take my last call and I'll call it a night. Right? So, here we go. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, ma. Glory, how are you?
Not bad, not bad.
It's good to hear from you, ma. So, you are my last caller.
In response to...
yeah, make it count, ma. Go on.
Okay, in response to the caller before the last caller.
Before Sir caller,
if you look
was the last caller, the one before was Rosita.
Yes, JJ.
Oh, JJ was before Rosita. Please, go on, ma.
Yes, the game they are playing is what we call divide and rule. And that is why they are trying to play this ethnic game. Oh, you see those evil guys during the answer. That's the new thing, the new news. Because you can see that they know they cannot sell this call. They can't sell it.
Yeah.
All the scams they've been scamming us for years, telling us because they normally create that two-party system, and then they put devil against devil.
It's like two capsules of poison. The one is blue and red.
And they will tell
the other one is green and red.
One now.
You have to choose one.
Because they will tell you, but now
they have people they really expect who are pressing their neck. And I like to see them. I love seeing it. Go on.
Yeah. They can see that the whole thing has, it's like it has got hands and legs. They have the so-called OV, whatever they call them. They have those who want to leave Nigeria completely, like we, the Yoruba nation.
Yes.
And before, it's like, we can just talk with those Yoruba nation agitators and try to silence them. They realize that they cannot kill them.
Couldn't.
The noise of the youth are now getting louder. And they are at the point where they are so frustrated, building up different type of lies. Tell me the lies they've never told.
They've never told. See, because everything seems to be happening so fast as well, in a very fast pace, that they probably would make a lot of mistakes too, because Yorubas want to go, the Biafrans are asking to leave, and then from nowhere, the Obidients are saying they want to, to unseat all of them, PDP, APC. Now that's a big threat. And that's a national threat. And they're going to respond in the next couple of days when their campaign starts. So, please.
And the more they try to cover the evil that they have done in the past, they keep making more mistakes. The more they try, the more mistakes, and the more they get exposed. And I cannot see why some of them cannot see beyond their nose. They are talking 2023. They are shouting 2023. And at the same time, you can hear the undertone, the words from people like El Fire. He said, like it is most unlikely. Take that quote.
Yes.
Maybe, maybe not. And it's not just only him. That I say, 2023, there might not be election because they know that everybody don't tire.
And with all this
everybody
going on,
don't tire.
No, and
at the same time, they are trying to create a state of emergency. So that with the state of emergency,
can use.
Thank you. You see, they think they are smart. Some people can see and then tell, but these people, oh, man.
You know, the reason why what many don't know is that when you know all of this, right, and then you realize that it will take you so much to try to prevent all of what you know from happening, then you ask yourself, for what would I want to subject myself into such trauma, trying to stop these criminals for one Nigeria? At what cost?
Thank you.
So we decided to take a step back and say, well, I would rather dissipate my energy, right? Mobilizing, galvanizing support for an independent Yoruba nation, even if you are going to laugh at me.
Thank you. Because, to be honest, this so-called 2023, we can see yesterday, I know Abidjeta, one terrorist who dressed as a woman with hijab. All the things to an in bag was items crossing shape bomb.
And now IEDs.
So people need to start saying things. At least something is definitely cooking. Something is fishing. Our soldiers are now coming out to give us more story of what transpired some years ago. People are now talking. And some people still believe 2023 there's still going to be election. And to make it the matter worse, they are still asking us, Yoruba, Omale Yoruba, the same thing you did to Awolowo. Hey, Awolowo, ojú gbogbo àwa èèyàn báyìí, ojú wo tí làgbà yẹn.
Sọ báyìí ma. Next time about sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún yín. When next they said that as a Yoruba, that's what they no. Yorubas stood by Awolowo because Awolowo stood by the Yorubas. But when Awolowo decided to go and say he wants to resolve Nigeria problem, Yoruba can't make you president of Nigeria. Yorubas are not supposed to be interested in who become anything in Nigeria because Awolowo that brought us into independence actually gave us independence before Nigeria. The autonomy we enjoyed allowed us to plan.
He gave us the Western region.
Without them, without the rest of Nigeria. So if Yorubas choose never to make Awolowo president of Nigeria, you cannot blame it on the Yorubas because Yorubas have stood by Awolowo. He never asked them to do anything that they failed him.
And on top of that,
go on, man.
Tinubu, we all know where Tinubu
the one that destroyed every legacy, the one that destroyed every value, the one that turned our children to Agberos, and all this. Now they are comparing with Awolowo. Who now said the Awolowo that gave us so much?
He's the one that is sitting on our throne. He's the one that is kneeling on the Yoruba throne.
It's just a
and people will now be telling us, you should vote for him. Vote for who? Vote for who?
Vote for Kolu so that
someone that when Yoruba needed him, where was he?
God bless you, man.
Where was Tinubu when we needed him? And what has he done for us as a Yoruba?
They said he made a lot of people.
He should just name one.
He made people,
apart from killing our people.
Yeah, he made people who ripped us off. Like this guy would say, what's that? Portable. They have been ripping us. and they were becoming richer. The people were becoming poorer, as it is evidence out there today.
And
right?
can you imagine?
And you are telling us that you made people, you made this one, you made that one. What happened to them making your own future without you having to leave the current future they made for you?
That 80-something-year-old man, depriving the youth of their future.
Yeah.
And this so-called useless youth to talk about 2000, they are the one going on social media asking, oh, you should vote for him. He's a Yoruba. He will do it. He's just...
Gates,
come on.
Or you want to back gates.
Also, they want
even Tifnumbu from the Alale, the Omoko Yorubas, they will never associate with a character like him if he has no access to such wealth and then the influence that he's managed to Ghana in Lagos, man. No real Yoruba or more cause will ever associate with such person or such character. Well, guess what? They have destroyed all those.
The man is nothing but a crook.
Yeah, they've destroyed those
values. The man
is
nothing but a crook.
They will tell you your value. Share your value, they turn to money. Your value if you turn to money. Baba, leave value, Jare. That's the society they created for us today. Thank you, ma. So
go
on, man.
Couple of months. It's only few months now. And how many months? Look to
3 months. 3 months. Meanwhile, you know what will happen the next 3 months? Yeah. They may even bring forward what we are expecting to happen in February. They may bring it forward before then. It's so deadly. What we are planning is not good. I mean, you heard about Osu Abiola? Well, you should know about Osu Abiola. That was the moment when the tribal campaign during MKO Abiola was rife. It was terrible, right? To the point that some people were so scared.
They started the tribal campaign.
So some people were so scared. The Igbos were so scared. Many, they had to move back to the east. They are about to plan. I mean, they are about to go through that route again now. And I'm a Yoruba man. I feel sad that I've got some of my peers who are going to help Tinubu champion the tribal bigotry in the name of Yoruba, all for one Nigeria. I feel sad.
And you think they shouldn't do it in the name of Yoruba? That is a typical scam. They cannot do it in the name of Yoruba because Yorubas are not for that.
They're already doing it, man. They're already doing it. That's
whatever evil they want to do.
If you don't agree, they call you Omoali. They're already doing it. But it's just going to get worse now. They're already doing it.
I want to go Mali. I want to go Lota Yoruba. I want to go Ota Yoruba.
Wọ́n ní tílé kan bá ń tòrò mà.
Ọmọ ẹlẹ́bẹ̀ ni ò tí dàgbà.
Wọ́n ti dàgbà ń sìn yín o.
Ẹni kí ṣọ̀gbọ̀délé ẹni kò lọ mú ìwé ẹ̀rí ẹ̀ wá pé ọmọ Yorùbá lòun.
Tó ìrágbèjì ló máa ń ti wá o ìyẹn lè dájà lẹ́lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn ará Èkó àwa realize pé aṣóòtọ́ tiẹ̀ ni so it's better kó sọ pé he no go school he studied at home. Okay, because he was such a genius that he studied primary school, secondary school at home, and he went to the University of Chicago in America, and he became I don't know, Bobo.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Anyway,
thank you, my brother.
Olori, it's good to hear from you again, Mike. Okay? So thank you so much for joining us, and I'll I'll probably talk to you some other time. So you have a good evening, okay?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, good night, man. Bye. Sure. So this way we're going to draw the curtains. We started late, that's why it took us this long, okay? However, I want to say thank you to every one of you. Yeah, this is me back. Mayogun is back, and we'll likely have a lot to share together in the coming days and weeks. I want to say thank you to every one of you who turned up, and my super chatters, thank you. You guys have been so kind of generous, so thank you. There's a super thanks on YouTube. You can use it too, just like the super chat. It's cool. Where's money? I ain't be saying you go use your money. Yeah, do that. So all voluntary. So thank you. And for everyone who probably just watched me for the first time, listen, this is what we do. Okay, sometimes it can be so hot. It can be so hot and the full house. A lot of people here. So you will love that gathering. It's so interesting. Intelligent and nice people, good people who care about you as human, not as who you are, where you come from, or as the whole society try to describe you. On Mayogun's very political, you'll find, you find comrades, comfort. You find like-minded people who have seen Nigeria enough, and you can't lie to them. You can't manipulate them. You can't brainwash them. They know what it is. And that's why it's so comfortable here. So if this is your first time, second, I bet you should subscribe and stay back. And I will see you some other time. Right? Good night.
ọmọ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.